Turning now to the state level, it is the final day of the 2022 TSSAA Spring Sports State Championships. Our 6 on Your Side sports team was in Middle Tennessee this afternoon with continuing coverage of the event. Hey guys.
It was a Farragut softball and baseball sweep at the 2022 TSSAA Spring Fling. Both teams are headed back to Knoxville with the coveted plaque in hand. Starting with some Admiral baseball, Farragut taking on Houston in the Class 4A state championship. Jackson Peace starting on the bump. The senior threw 108 pitches in a complete game. He only allowed 1 run on 5 hits and struck out 5 of the 27 batters he faced. Bottom of the 7th here, game tied at 1. Farragut with 2 outs. Eli Evans doubles up the left field line to drive home not 1, not 2, but 3 runners, giving Farragut a 4-1 advantage. The Ads seal the deal in the bottom of the 7th. Farragut's defense turned a double play to beat Houston 4-1. The Ads won their first state title since 2019 and their 11th total in program history. Talk about dominance.
We've got a tradition like nobody else, and that comes from a lot of people and a lot of families, and so proud of everyone involved in this, and what an awesome place to coach baseball. I'm so proud of these kids.
Coach Buck's a go! He's a go! Oh, it's awesome. This is a dream come true, and I wouldn't have been able to do it with this team and any of these guys.
Over at the Starplex softball fields, the Lady Admirals looking to run it back, taking on Clarksville in the 4A state title game. Senior Avery Flatford was lights out in the circle. The Tennessee Tech signee pitched a complete game, only giving up 1 hit and 4 walks while striking out 10 batters. At the plate, picking it up in the top of the 4th, Autumn Kaywood powers a single up left center field, driving home a runner, and Farragut struck first 1-0. Top of the 5th now, Addison Presley grounds out to first, but a runner comes home to score, and the Lady Admirals add 2 runs in the stretch. Farragut goes on to win its 2nd straight title, shutting out Clarksville 4-0. A very special achievement to mark a bittersweet ending to a close-knit group.
Bittersweet. You know, some of these girls have been playing with each other since rec league, CBFO, so it's been a wild ride with all of them, and I loved every single bit of it.
It's very special. I've had the seniors for 7 years because I also coached them in middle school. We've been together for a long time. You know, we ups and downs, goods and bads. You know, I love them for more than just being softball players. They're great people.
Today marks the first time since 1982 both Farragut softball and baseball won a state championship in the same year. Turning it now over to Reese Van Haften with more of our continuing coverage of the Spring Fling.
Thanks, Kellyanne. Alcoa softball has never played in the state title game in program history. The Tornadoes took that one step further and won a state championship crown right here at the Starplex. Alcoa handed the ball to a freshman to deliver it a state title. Gabby Burkhart lived up to the expectation. A complete game with only 1 run surrendered. She also punched out 4. Neither team scored till the 5th. Olivia Emmerich gave the Tornadoes a lead. She stings a 2-run double into the gap to give Alcoa a 2-0 advantage. The Tornadoes took a 3-1 advantage into the 7th, and Jalen Halliburton delivers the dagger. A 3-run laser over the fence, and what do you do when you hit a home run? You hit the gritty. Alcoa claims the Class 2A softball title 6-1, the first time the Tornadoes bring home a plaque in program history.
The fact that we were the team that was able to do it, and we had so many people step up in so many ways to do it, just feels so good.
It just makes my heart burst with pride, and you know, that's why we do it. We definitely don't do it for the money. We do it for the kids, and at the high school level, to be able to see them achieve something that they've worked for all year or their whole career to be able to achieve, it's a pretty special moment.
Switching to baseball, Pigeon Forge only has 1 state title in program history. Watertown tried to keep it that way. Keyshawn Woods skips a single back up the middle. 2 runs come home to make it 2-0. The Tigers cut the lead in half when Dylan Loy made his way home on this wild pitch, but Watertown would continue to add to its lead. Kendall Bass blasts one into the right center field gap. 2 more come home. Pigeon Forge takes home silver, falling 10-3. Head coach Mike Ginn explains why he was disappointed in the result.
I know how hard they worked, everything they did with their arm care, with their conditioning, with their developing as hitters and pitchers, and I know what they put in since September, and so I am proud of them for that. Disappointed because we didn't reach our goal. We only had 1 goal, and that was to win a state championship.
I'm losing my brothers for next year. I mean, we came out and competed all year, and it's a tough way to go out, it really is.
Pigeon Forge Baseball settles for silver for the second year in a row, but we do have 3 teams heading home with gold on the final day of Spring Fling. That's a good sports. Right back after this.